I've been requested to make some remarks today in pursuance of a resolution of Congress and a proclamation of the President of the United States recommending that people should meet in their several towns and counties to celebrate the centennial anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, and that someone should, on that occasion, give a concise history of the town to be filed in the clerk's office of the county and in the office of the Librarian of Congress for its preservation. History teaches us by example, and is well to consider some of the lessons which we are to glean from the short history of our own government. Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I was rehearsing my speech for the centennial anniversary of the American independence for the 4th of July, 1876 celebration in our town of Westfield. I was asked to speak, and what an honor it is. The Westfield Republican paper printed my speech, and it took up almost the whole front page. It's only a 4-page newspaper. Have I introduced myself yet? Oh, sorry about that. All right, I was so caught up in perfecting my speech. I am the Honorable Austin Smith. I was born on the 16th day of March in 1804. My early education started in my home, homeschooled. I then went on to graduate from Hamilton College in Clinton, New York in July of 1826. That fall, I moved to Fredonia to become the principal of the Fredonia Academy. I studied law while I was teaching at the academy, and then in 1928, I married the beautiful and charming Sarah A. McMahon, who was the daughter of Colonel James McMahon, who was the first settler of Westfield. And he was quite the pioneer. I passed the bar law exam in 1830 and then was able to practice law. I moved with Sarah to Westfield to be closer with her family. And then I opened my law office with my good friend and partner, Abram Dixon. I had a passion for civic duty. In addition to practicing law, I was appointed surrogate judge for all of Chautauqua County in 1840 and served 4 years. I served 2 terms in the New York State Assembly, over in Albany, from 1850 to 1852, and 1 term as president. You know it as the mayor of Westfield. From 1854 to 1855. Now, I built my house in 1830 on Main Street, and maybe you know where it is, so let's see. It's the large brick home with the white pillars in the front, located at 107 Main Street, right next to the Methodist Church. In those days, we knew it as the Maples. And then we built our law offices next to our home in that little brick building right by it at 105 Main Street. My daughter Helen, who was born in our family home, married Moses Delos Tennant on the 27th day of September 1878, the very same day that my wife and I celebrated our golden wedding anniversary. It was a blessed and wonderful day, to say the least. I took Moses under my wing, and he worked at my law office until he passed the bar exam. And then we became Smith and Tennant Law Office, my son-in-law and I. Helen and Moses had 1 son named Arthur Smith Tennant, and he and his father Moses took over the law firm after my death. Then it became the office of Tennant and Tennant. I certainly lived a long and fulfilling life. I passed away on October 24th, 1904. I was over 100 years old. Can you believe that? Well, it's time for me to say farewell. It's been a wonderful pleasure visiting with all of you. Have a lovely evening.